This series of postures is to calm yourself right down. Maybe you can't think straight, or maybe you just need to calm down for the evening. You've been quite wired all day. This is a perfect sequence for that. And we're going to start with the legs up the wall. So we're going to come down onto our backs. This is a lovely way to finish the day, actually, anyway. So come down onto your backs and shift your buttocks quite close to the wall. And then lie on your back and have your legs up the wall. And you might like to put your palms onto your tummy or out by the side. And just notice your breath here. And sometimes I would take 5 minutes in this position until you really feel like your legs are relaxing, because you get a lot of tension in your legs. You've been walking around all day, or standing, or even sitting. And some of us can even get edema, so like a kind of fluid in the legs. And it's great to get this coming back to the heart in this way. Allowing the breath to go nice and deep. Great way to start the evening, coming down from the day. And we're going to come into our next position. All these positions are very straightforward and relaxing, which is the forward bend, seated forward bend. So for some of us who aren't that bendy, that just involves sitting with the legs out in front of us. And you might actually like to put cushions under your knees, so you can bend your knees a little bit. Just put one cushion under both knees. That's it. So bend them a little bit. That's it. Put your hands by the side of your hips, first of all, to get that nice straight back, which you need to keep for the forward bend. And then when you're ready, just allow yourself to come forward. Don't overdo it. Just, yeah, that's great. If you can reach something, that's great. Let your head relax. And this activates the parasympathetic nervous system that runs along the spine in certain areas, allowing the relaxation response in the body to kick in. So many of us suffer from chronic stress, where we constantly have catastrophic thinking, or we're constantly thinking about the future, worrying about the future, or worried about the past, anxious about what we've said in the past. And that is an example of chronic stress. We're always looking at the time, feeling that we don't have enough time. These are examples of stress. When we come into relaxation mode, we feel timeless, we feel content, we feel we're good enough, we feel our body is good, our mind is good, we feel connected with other people, and feel at one with ourselves. And these postures help in some small way to get to that point. Taking your time. Now coming into child's pose, you might like to use the cushion again to make yourself a bit more comfortable. You see, in this series we are using props to kind of make yourself more comfortable, so if you want to have them somehow between your bum and your heels, or if you want to have them under your head, you can do that. Just makes it a bit more comfy, yeah. So bring your head to the floor. So Jack's choosing to do this because his bottom doesn't naturally come onto his heel, so it just makes it a little bit more comfy for him. And that way his shoulders can relax down towards the floor and make it properly relaxing. So the lower back gets to release, the upper back gets to release, and the neck and shoulders also. Now we're going to reach the fingers forward in front of the head and just move the fingertips round to the right. That's it, stretching that side of the body, and then over to the other side. Really stretch the left side of the body there, Jack, whatever you can do to do that, maybe straightening the left arm a little bit. That's it, so you get the left side stretched. Beautiful. And then coming back to centre, And preparing for the final posture, which is going to be on your back with your knees together and your legs, feet together and knees out to the side on the cushions. So let your knees come onto the cushions so that they don't strain your groin too much, and then lie back onto your back. If this isn't comfortable for you, prefer to have your legs together, that's also fine. Some people like this just because it helps them release their hips. And in this position we're going to do a bit of Darth Vader breath, or what's professionally known as Ujjayi breath. So you might be able to hear him breathe here, this long deep breath. And you can stay here for as long as you need to calm your nerves.